Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas, I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver this latest timeless collective channel message from the download series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. You have questions, I have answers. You can find the facts on my website located in the title of this live. Raw, real, unfiltered, unprogrammed, unscripted, unedited, raw, real, sugar-free broadcast. Because the only thing I'm sugarcoating around here is these nails. And when you're in Vegas, you can come see me at my nail studio and have your nails done. Oh, boy. All right, so just finished pulling your alpha and omega messages. We pull them first and read them last. Let's see, what's the dominant energy on Earth today? I got the Major Arcana deck out. Major energy is the Chariot. The Chariot encourages us to take control in order to move ahead. It's time to take action. When the Chariot comes up, you know the Chariot is the car. You get in the car because it's time to go, right? So it's go time. It's go time. It's time to take action, make something happen. You can't get very far if your wheels aren't all pointed in the same direction. So there is this energy here about focusing in a way that is cohesive, aligned. So I'm getting mind, body, soul alignment is necessary. And so let's see what's the overall guidance from the words of clarity for today. Thank you. And it says boundaries, important. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on in the experience that wants to come through. So we're going to talk about an experience that is possibly yours, probably at least resonant with you in some sort of way if you're tuned into this message. You know, it is timeless too. So somebody else is going to get this message way after the recording. Somebody's going to get it the day it goes live. Whenever you get it, it's by divine design. All right, so this card came out. How are you designed to give? So how are you designed to give? You know, there's a lot of different ways to give. And sometimes we get our giving and receiving modes kind of backwards. We try to give from what we don't have, and then we get ourselves caught up. So we're going to pull some messages from the tarot. I'm using this tarot deck today. All right, the key to the tarot, I think it's called. The key to the tarot, I was right. All right, and then I have my crystal reading cards out as well. So let's see. I'll let you look at the cards while we get these cards out for today. And I saw us pulling 7 cards for the situation and 7 cards for your side of the experience. So a total of 14 cards I saw coming out for the message today. So let's see, what is the message that we have for today's download, please and thank you. Okay, these ones want to come out. What do we have? The Queen of Cups coming out with, and the 7 of Cups. Okay. I heard your intuitive ability is helping you to see more possibility for yourself now. Okay. We have the King of Swords. And I see it's a good thing that you're starting to understand that intuition a lot better, which tells me you've had a lot of bumps in the road. The way I heard it, you had a lot of bumps in the road. In other words, there was a lot of times where you didn't listen to your intuition, but that just helped train you. So now you know what that voice sounds like a lot better. Okay. Shout out to Michelle, our first commenter for the live session. Also, for those of you who are looking for Spanish, I have that available, but I'm building another channel for Spanish. So it's Amor, Paz y Felicidad Tarot. And my name there is Emperatriz de Tierra. So let's see, justice is a thing. So consequences and repercussions is the big challenge in this situation. Somebody's got to face consequences and repercussions. Okay. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Somebody wants to work with you. Somebody wants to work with you. Okay. What else? 2 more cards for the situation. Okay, there's a collaborative energy. Now that you are more in tune with your intuition, you understand the consequences and repercussions. You're more aligned, body, mind, and spirit, I heard. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, don't do things the way you used to do them. Unless you want to get what you're used to getting. Okay. Let's see what else. What's the message? Okay. And the Lovers. You're going to be presented with a very important choice to make. All right. Let's look at your energy in this. All right. So, yeah, you didn't know in the past. Your intuition was speaking, but you didn't realize that what was going on. You didn't realize that's what was going on in the past. The Two of Swords. You were refusing to see it. So many times your intuition showed you stuff, but you didn't listen. And after that happened so many times, you started to learn to listen a little bit better, after you got yourself caught up. And you're like, dang, I knew I shouldn't have did this. Yeah, now you listen. You see, now you listen. Now you listen about the options that are in front of you. And information is constantly coming in. I heard you're getting a fraction of it. We have the Knight of Swords here. The King of Swords is in the environment, right? But the thing is, in this situation, so the King of Swords, the spirit is always speaking to you. You're getting some of it. Like, I'm seeing like this progression of what's actually available to how much you're receiving. Okay. Your big challenge is meditation. You have a hard time quieting yourself, chilling, relaxing, and getting into that zone where you can hear spirit well. And right now, you're expecting someone to show up or somebody's waiting on you. Interesting, but why is this battle here? There's a battle here, and the battle is in the advice position, so it's interesting. So somebody's waiting for you. Okay, let me see. I feel like somebody's waiting for you. They said don't run from the battle because the battle will just chase you. You can't run from yourself. Whenever you try to run away from a problem, you're going to find it. So there's this like address the problem head on. Address the problem head on so you could close that cycle is what I see. Yeah. Address the problem head on so you could close that cycle. Okay. All right, let's see what else we have here. All right. The Emperor. Oh, you're about to boss up. You are about to boss up. Emperor and the Hierophant coming out together. I only wanted one more card, but I'm being guided specifically to keep both of those. Emperor and the Hierophant. Oh, okay. Somebody here, you're going to be having a situation unfold where there's going to be a connection between an Aries and a Taurus for someone that's being brought in. There's an Aries and Taurus that's supposed to work together. Don't run from the battle, run to it. I heard don't run from the battle, run to it. At the bottom of the deck, we have Temperance. It's time. I heard it's time. So you've been waiting. You're like, I haven't seen this in my life yet, but I can feel it. I could feel that there's something coming. Show me more about that. Six of Swords with The moon. I heard moving boldly into the unknown. You're like, I feel something calling me, but I don't know what it is. This is in the past, okay? Queen of Wands, there's that Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Passion, creativity. Okay, so you start getting into your creativity. Oh, but there's definitely somebody here with a situation with this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and it was heartbreaking. There's a situation in Leo, Aries, Sagittarius is heartbreaking. And because we have the Queen of Cups there, somebody had a decision to make in the past. You chose the Queen of Cups because this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius broke your heart in some sort of way. Yeah, when that Leo, Aries, Sagittarius broke your heart, you're like, all right, well, there's this Queen of Cups here too. I guess I'll choose this Queen of Cups. Well, it seems like the choice was obvious to you that you should choose this Queen of Cups. Because that Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, whatever happened there, that was highly disappointing, upsetting, bothersome. Okay. Current energy. Now you trust your intuition a lot better. You know, I hear with this, with this Aries, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy, this Queen of Wands, that was so disappointing. Your intuition was talking to you, but you didn't hear it so clear. So there was some heartbreak there. There was some disappointment. But now you hear your intuition a lot better. You're opening up your options. You're maintaining your options. Okay, maintaining open options. Why is this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, or this World card came out in reverse? Something is not over. Whoo, it's not done. Resistance to ending an old cycle. Your intuition is telling you that you've been resistant to ending an old cycle. Okay. It's time to open up your options. Page of Wands. Yeah. In the new cycle, there's going to be an adventure. There's going to be change. Okay. Some of you have this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here in your energy now with the Seven of Cups. But there's some confusion. There's some lack of understanding. Are you realizing like this was an illusion? That might not have worked out, but this is all fucking an illusion. This is a fantasy. I heard Alina Baraz. I could be a fantasy. Okay. Yeah. Are somebody being your fantasy here? Is there a fantasy? And I just heard Diamond Girl. The Four of Wands. Okay. This situation is a fantasy, thinking that you're gonna move in, thinking that you're gonna celebrate this. Oh boy. What else? Four of Cups. Rejection. Feeling rejection. Okay, it's a fantasy. At the end of the day, somebody's not moving. Somebody's not coming home. Somebody is not going to celebrate this. Somebody is not going to get married. Okay. Whew. Yeah. So keeping your options open. Your intuition says keep your options open, because even whatever you're entertaining right now is temporary in your life. It's not going to be a permanent fixture. Yeah, any opportunity to set down roots here is not going to reach all the way fulfillment with this water sign energy, okay? In the hidden blessing, you have this King of Swords. That's a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, masculine energy. Is this somebody who you know who's very smart and intellectual, who's talking to you, telling you something that's very confirming of what your intuition already knows? But what it definitely is that your intuition is delivering so much more information. It's like you're only receiving a fraction of it, like half of it. And that's what this Knight of Swords is showing me. Seven of Swords. Yeah, see, your intuition is trying to tell you that there is some sort of deception here, some sort of divine plan to the way this thing has worked out. That every relationship and every situation that didn't work out was ultimately here to serve your benefit anyway. So don't trip, chocolate chip. I heard don't trip, chocolate chip. Okay. If your nickname is chocolate chip, I heard 50,000 points. And one of these days, what those points are for, it will be revealed. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. There's a divine plan to your time alone. There's a strategy why Spirit is getting you to see some things. Okay. Yeah. Spirit's trying to get you to see some things through your intellect about yourself to build yourself up. Spirit is saying, hey, listen. Okay. So there's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. This person here knows that there is some sort of secret, some sort of deception going on. Okay. So they're turning their back to it, minding their business, cutting through the negativity, confronting things, willing to go into the unknown. I heard your willingness to go into the unknown to find out what's the divine purpose of this in my life and find the gold in it, find the treasure in it. That's a benefit for you because it makes you super intelligent, very wise, very clear-minded as well. Okay. Then we have the Three of Cups. Three of Cups. Joy, celebration, coming together, being with like-minded individuals. That's where you're supposed to be at. Okay. And the Page of Cups, because that's what really honors your spirit, honors your soul. That's what really honors your soul. That's what feels right. It's like you get the message. Oh, spirit is sending you a message that somebody here, what the deception is that you're sensing is that somebody here is either pregnant or they're entertaining a third party situation. I see both of those possibilities. So if you've had suspicions of that, please do not get a tarot reading to find out if you're pregnant. And remember that when we talk about pregnancy, when any reader talks about pregnancy in a reading, I don't care who it is, pregnancy doesn't always mean a human child. Sometimes pregnancy is about birthing something into this plane of existence, like creating something, giving life to something that wasn't there before. Okay. So Spirit says right here, look, just cut through the negativity, focus on yourself worth right now, do the things that make you happy because you're about to bring something new. And it's like Spirit is giving you that message loud and clear right here. Okay. The challenge for you is the downtime with this Four of Swords and this Justice. There's downtime while justice is being served, I heard. Ooh, Nine of Swords. During this downtime, your energy could be feeling very, you could be feeling an anxious energy. You could be feeling like up late at nights. Okay. Yeah. You could be feeling up late at night. And now they've just pointed to me to what I was doing up late at night. I was listening to this really awesome astrology video that was talking about how Venus was in Taurus and it just went into Taurus late last night on the 16th of March. And it's going to be in Taurus until like April 11th, I believe it was. But that until the 25th, I believe the man said, it was going to be, Mars was going to be in Gemini. So there's something here about, this energy could be making you really think a lot, process a lot. But you need the downtime to align yourself because once that Mars moves out of Gemini at the end of the month, which we got, another 10 days, less than 10 days for that. You got to be aligned for something here. So anything that you've been holding on to that you had nervousness about letting go, that's coming up right now here with this Nine of Swords. Yeah, see, 10 of Swords, put it to an end. Nervousness about letting it go. You've been giving your energy to something. How are you designed to give? Is that what you're supposed to give your energy to? Ooh, how are you designed to give? Let me see what else. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, drop it off so you can move forward. It's okay if things move slowly. You could be saying to yourself, I'm tired of this downtime. I'm ready for more activity. This downtime is getting annoying. I heard this downtime is getting annoying. The Knight of Pentacles is goal-oriented. You got to stay focused on your goals. So is this a distraction that's coming up? I heard yes. Yes, this is a distraction that's coming up. Something meant to distract you, put it to an end. Okay, and the Page of Swords. Page of Swords. I do see that you've been trying to understand this. There's some things you say, I can't understand this. I can't understand why the universe is bringing different ones into my life that I'm just supposed to let go of them. Why do they come into my life if I can't hold on to them? You'll understand when the thing is full bloom. I heard trust the process. And I heard, where is your faith? You're asking for what you want could be a real challenge because if you don't believe you're going to get it, if you don't believe you're going to get it, okay, that's going to present a big problem for you. You got to know you can have what you want. And then the other thing here that I'm seeing is somebody here, you're being asked, and it's like, if you're being asked to do some stuff you don't want to do, and I see you forcing yourself to do stuff that doesn't align with you. And it's like, that's going to hurt if you keep doing that. And then in the same light, I see somebody who is like telling other people, no, I'm not going to do that. Letting them be mad if they want to. You could be hurt. You could be mad, whatever you want to be. But no, that's not going down. You're waiting for something to show up that works in your life. You're waiting for someone where you could share some wisdom that you've gained. You're waiting for someone to teach. Somebody here, I heard when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. All right, let's see what else. The Two of Cups. Yeah, you're waiting on love. You're waiting on love that you ain't seen yet. I heard, never knew what I was missing. You're waiting on the love to show up that you haven't seen yet. You didn't know what you were missing. Yeah, a love that conquers all. I heard what you're waiting for is a love that conquers all. Okay. Oh, and what you had was a love that gave you an illusion and didn't close out old cycles. Okay. And that's the truth. Ooh, and the Ace of Swords. Yeah. You're waiting for a love that you can work with, that can conquer all and has honesty. Okay. Somebody that you can make some goals with, that you guys can build together. Okay. Goals with. We got 3 pages all together right here in the middle. 3 pages, 3 messages of importance. Okay. Messages about 3 different people, I heard. Messages about a water sign, an air sign, and an earth sign coming together for you. Starting to understand what your spirit's been trying to tell you about this water sign, air sign, and earth sign. Somebody has 3 children, a water sign, an air sign, and an earth sign child. And you feel really bad for them. Oh, did their mother pass? Or was their mother very mean? There's something here about 3. Somebody has 3 children. And the situation with, like, they didn't get the nurturing that they needed. Something about they didn't get the nurturing that they needed or that you think they should have had. I see that message coming through as well. If that's the case, yeah, I do see that these children are going through some difficulties. But if you can keep highlighting the truth to them as they go through these difficulties, I see that those difficulties will come to an end. And whatever that big fears you have about those 3 children, it will never come to pass. They do have that message for you. Getting some detailed sideline shit coming through for you. Okay, let's see. So, guidance, fight it out. Don't run from the battles. Don't run from the battles. So somebody here has been satiating their children, just telling them what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to confront this thing with the children. Also, you could feel like there's a lot of people competing for, creating for you opportunities that you're expected to accept, but you don't really want to accept this opportunity. I don't really want to do that. Okay, you're saying, I don't really want to do that. There's something here where somebody is like, yeah, but I need you to do that. And Spirit's like, you're going to have to stop doing shit you don't want to do. That's a problem. Yeah, because it leaves you feeling sadness and regret. Okay, somebody here hasn't wanted to address the situations with those 3 individuals of importance in their past, in their life, in their experience. The water sign, air sign, and earth sign. Going to have to address those. Otherwise, it's going to continue to stew in your energy. Okay. With the Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is, if you will address these, you'll be reclaiming your power. Yeah, you've been giving your power away to some external influence that's vying for your time, trying to get you to do something that don't feel right for you. It's saying, take your energy back from that. Yeah, because you have a new opportunity here that's going to be better for you. I see you withdrawing from a battle. And it's kind of sad that you got to withdraw from the battle. Did you have Captain Saber mode on? Did you put on your cape? Were you trying to rescue somebody? Somebody definitely was. I see that happening. And it's like, you know what? I'm just going to set myself out of this battle. I'm going to leave this battle. I see that. Okay. The Six of Cups. I'm going back home. Somebody say, I'm going back home. Okay, I'm not fighting with these children no more. Somebody is finally taking their authority over these children and saying, listen, this is what it is. This is how it's going to be. These are the rules. This is what I expect. And you're enforcing it. You're not just saying it once in one ear, out the other, forgetting it in your heart and out your heart. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like doing it today. No, all that don't feel like doing it today stuff out the window. You're not doing that no more. Anywhere where you've been having challenges with these 3 children, you're going to address them. Because here's the thing, if you don't address these things, whatever, because I'm feeling like there's some behavioral dysfunctions going on here. Some children think they can do some certain things that, if they go do this in somebody else's house, or if they go do this to somebody else, they're going to end up in a world of problems. So it's like, you got to address this at home while they're young in a loving way, instead of letting somebody else in the streets teach your child, because if they get taught in the streets, it's going to be a whole mess. All right, but somebody's going home. King of Cups, to the King of Cups, to Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Somebody's going home, addressing their childhood issues. Somebody's been running from their childhood issues. When you're a child, the thing is, what you're realizing is other children said a lot of hard things to you, but they were actually jealous about your appearance, your abilities, or something about your lifestyle. And as you address some of that stuff from your childhood, you're coming out more in control of your emotions. You're not allowing yourself to be affected so much by it. So there's a situation here, your intuition been telling you something about some people in your life. And one of the reasons why you've been doing some things you don't want to do is because it's almost like a bullying situation. And somebody here, you said to yourself, well, how did I end up in this way? How did I end up like this? Letting everybody tell me what to do. Well, you did that because, it happened when you were a kid. And so you kind of fell into that pattern. But now you're breaking the pattern by building emotional mastery. So I see like you've really attached yourself to, if they're upset, if they don't like it, that's a problem. You've been feeling like, you just want to be liked by people. And now somebody's saying, I don't give a fuck if you like me or not. I like me, and you don't have to like my decision. Yeah, I see as you're confronted with choices, with that Lover's energy, with this Emperor and Hierophant, you will have learned the lessons and you're going to stand in your authority. Yeah, 5 of Swords. If they don't like what I said, they can leave. If you don't like my rules, you can leave. You don't have to be here. And I don't feel like we're talking to your minor children. If you have minor children, this is like, if you don't like it, you could go to your room. Go to your room. Somebody here, you go and start putting these children some time out, taking devices away, taking privileges away. They've had some luxuries that they're not going to have no more, and they're not going to be happy about it with this 5 of Swords. And you're saying, that's fine with me. You don't have to be happy, but I'm going to have to put some work in here to get these children in line. You say, I'm going to have to put some work in here to get these children in line because I want what's best for them with that Hierophant. And I'm the only one that can teach it to them with that Emperor. The choices, when the Emperor comes out, the choices you make affect the many. It affects so many people. Your choices have far-reaching repercussions. So you're doing something to put dedicated effort into changing this situation with these children, into changing the situation for yourself so you don't go into these same repetitive patterns of doing stuff that don't feel right to you, stuff that disrespects your own intuition. Okay. Ace of Cups. Yeah, you putting yourself in an elevated position. And then I heard Beyonce singing, you put my love on top, baby. Yeah, your own love on top. Somebody here, you really, what you're doing to handle these situations with these children is because you actually love them. You're like, these children are a part of me. I birthed them, or I created them. So I got to make sure that they're good. Yeah, you making sure the children are good. But at the same time, like, it feels better to you, having a little bit more structure, a little bit more discipline with the children. It's going to feel right to you. You're going to feel like you're honoring your position as a parent. Okay. And I just heard somebody here, you're an adoptive parent. This child could be act out emotionally. They get emotional and then they say some stuff and then they like to break stuff, something like that. I see that for somebody here. And you're just sitting back like, I can't allow this to continue. Something's got to give. I'm going to have to change something. So you're making changes in the way you communicate with the child, the things you tell the child, the way you handle the child. Okay. So that way you can build them up. And I heard positive reinforcement is going to be everything, but there's got to be consequences for the negative actions, because the reality in this world is if you're out here doing a bunch of dirt, you're going to get a bunch of dirt back. And that's what this child hasn't understood, because you ain't threw the dirt back in their face that they throwing at you. They have no problem throwing the dirt in your face, I heard. So it's time for you to, with the Hierophant and the Emperor, you have to make sure that you're doing things the right way so you can teach them. So if you expect the children to apologize, you got to apologize. If you expect the children to own up to what they done did, you got to own up to what you've done. Okay, so there's that. Let me see what else we have here. The 10 of Wands. Yeah, to end the struggle. And take accountability for what is yours to take accountability for. Like, these are all from me. I'm going to take accountability for them. Okay. These are all mine. I'm taking accountability for what's mine, I hear. So I see that coming through. How are you designed to give? Somebody here, you've been throwing money at your children. You've been, they get a bad mood. And so you just go, they want candy. They want chips. They want clothes. They want devices, whatever. You go get it for them to make them be happy with you again. That stuff is coming to a screeching halt. I heard that's coming to a screeching halt. You got to take control in your life so you can move forward. These children are growing up real fast. And so you're saying to yourself, this is not the way I want my children to end up. If I don't address these issues, it's going to stay like this. Now, the other thing I'm seeing here, in the past, you weren't listening to your intuition, and that led to some heartbreak, and passion, in the way you gave your passion. I heard you gave a lot to the ones you are passionate about. But now your intuition is saying, you know what? I'm not done with this. It's time for me to do the things that are aligned with me, opening up space and opening up options by listening to your intuition when it's time to say no. See, in the past, your intuitions have said to say no to something. You didn't listen to that. You got yourself hurt. Now you are saying, I'm not going to do that no more. Because I learned from all those pains that I got to start saying no. With this 4 of Wands and this 4 of Cups is saying, I got to start saying no. I'm not done yet. I said yes every other time. I said yes a whole lot when I didn't want to, but I'm not done yet. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I'm still figuring this stuff out. And one of the things I figure out, I got to start to say no to certain things so that I can open up my options and keep myself available for what I really want. Yeah. And I see that, as you honor that, you start to perceive more of what your intuition is telling you. The more you do that, your intuition is starting to key you in on things that are going on around you that you weren't perceptive of before. And you're starting to have conscious awareness of that with that King of Swords up there. Yeah, you're starting to have conscious awareness of that. And some of you, you have a hard time quietening your mind and meditating. In the night, you be overthinking, okay? Or during the day, at any point of the day or night, yeah, overthinking so much, letting your mind run wild. Somebody here, you're starting to understand why people in the world say, go with your first mind. Because the first mind is the divine mind. And everything after the first mind is trying to explain away what spirit has given you. When it comes in and it's new awareness, it's not something you know from before. And it comes in real fast and you got a whole bunch of information right quick in a hurry that you didn't have before. Oh, that's the divine mind speaking to you. And as soon as the divine mind comes in, then here comes your rational, logical thinking mind trying to say, yeah, well, that looks like this, trying to match it up to some previous experience or previous knowledge that you had, to make sense of it, to categorize it and put it in a pretty manila folder in a filing system and put it away, right? But what the divine mind gives, the human mind, the computer brain you have isn't able to categorize it like that because it's new and it's supposed to be new. is from spirit. Okay, so instead of saying, well, that's not possible because this, that, and the other, then, this is also saying, well, how is that possible? If this is what you've given me, God, you showing me, universe, you showing me this idea, higher self, you giving me this inspiration. Okay, so how is that possible then? And then just leave it alone. Don't overprocess it, not thinking too much. And then allowing those answers and the evidence of what to do to show up. So spirit gives you this idea. And then instead of deciding, well, that's not possible, you say, okay, well, how is it possible? And then the evidence shows up. You're going to see something in this physical world with this Page of Pentacles that's going to show you the answer, the Ace of Swords answer to the question of how is this possible? How can I accomplish that? Spirit, you gave me a great idea. Okay, how do I do it now? What's the action steps? What do I need to do? How do we make it happen? Where do I go? What is it? Where is it? Okay, show me. And then boom, it shows up. But you got to stay in expectation of that and pay attention and be observant of the world around you. Once you accept that and you start, spirit says, okay, take action on it. Once the answer is shown, then you take action on it. But then you're going to meet with the resistance of everything, and any bit of resistance you have towards the accomplishment of this is going to come up. And a lot of times it will come up, especially if you're talking to other people about it. But it's because you're getting ready to do something new, which is going to require you to trust your intuition and follow that, okay, to change your experience instead of getting the same thing and running from it. Yeah. And if you do this, I see that you're going to end up in a bossed up position. Okay. You're going to set some new traditions for yourself. And you're going to do things the right way. I do hear doing things the right way. And when you do that, those ideas that were limiting, that was bringing up these battles inside of you, that stuff is going to fall off, and you're going to be able to put this plan into action. You'll be happy with the results, and you'll have a lot to take away with you from that. It is divine timing. Some of you have been waiting for the answers, and the answers are showing up here and now. And the answers has a lot to do with how you displaying these boundaries. Maybe it's you're not telling everybody about your plan no more. Maybe it's that you're not letting everybody come over no more. Because I just heard, can I come over? No. Okay. And it's like, can I have your number? No. I'm not doing that. Okay. Can I? And the answers are no. Boundaries to when you say yes and when you say no. You're not just saying yes to any old thing no more. You're being accountable for what you say yes to and what you say no to. So let's get what we have from the Crystal Reading Cards Healing Oracle to close out this message. And then I'll do the Alpha and Omegas. And for all you tribe who are live, you could go ahead and put your personal question in, and I'll address yours next. Let's see, what do we have? What's the most valuable guidance that you have for the ones who are resonant with this? How are you designed to give? You got to get your inflow and your outflow aligned. Okay, let's see, what's the message here? Okay, of value, creativity. Right now is a powerful time of creativity for you. Are you creating for yourself? Are you creating what you want to see and experience in this life? Or are you giving your creative energy away to something or someone that is not feeling right to you, that doesn't feel right, doesn't feel aligned with your spirit? So that's an important question that you want to ask yourself. That's going to help you see where is this going on in your life. So we did talk about a few ways how this unfolds. Let's go into the Alpha and Omega messages now. This is Messenger of Thoughts. A new topic or intellectual project is really exciting for you. There's so much to learn before you feel ready to move forward. New information may require changes to your plans. Review all documents carefully. Will meet or are someone who loves to learn and share knowledge. This person is brilliant and truthful, but also blunt and not very diplomatic. So some of you are learning to be this way. You're learning to be blunt and not very diplomatic. Some of you have been trying to make sure, you do things in a way that's diplomatic. I don't want nobody to think something or feel some type of way. No. You're getting real blunt with it. Yeah. And, you're intellectually applying the use of the intuition. I hear intellectually applying the use of the intuition. Also, we talked about in your environment, there's people that want to work with you, and before you decide you're going to work with somebody, you go check with your intuition and your intellect before you decide, okay, I'm gonna take you on as an employee, I'm gonna take you on as a student, I'm gonna take you on as an apprentice, I'm gonna work with you, I'm gonna teach you. I see that here as well. Let me see what we have from the postcard from Spirit. And it says, dearest you, do you know how much we love you and want to help you? We are here for you, and we hear you ask for guidance, but you must let go and let us help you. You don't have to do it all. You've done your part, now let us do ours. You would be awestruck if you knew how many strings were pulled through the matrix to give you what you need and desire. Spirit has a plan, and when you sign up to be a co-creator, you need to remember to allow the partnership. It's not one-sided. Your desires and plans meet up with those of Spirit. Remember, though, Spirit's timetable and ideas of how things will play out may be quite different from yours. Trust us. Pay attention to other areas of your life, and before you know it, a miracle will have taken place. Spirit's ideas are amazing. Now let go and let us do the magic. So that's what I have for the download today. I only see one question. So that's the one that I'm going to address because, there's only one in the box. So let's see what we have for interstellar frequency. Okay, I see two questions. Uncle Bill just crossed in the spirit. Is there a message that needs to be passed on, please and thank you? What does Uncle Bill want to say for interstellar frequency, please and thank you? What's a message from Uncle Bill who just passed? I'm getting Uncle Bill's birthday. Let it be a memorial, like a celebration of life. Uncle Bill's birthday will be a great time to have another celebration of life. I see a party. Okay, the world. I did what I was supposed to while I was there. I've wrapped it all up. I'm done. That's the message. Okay, one more, Uncle Bill. What else you want to say? You wrapped it. Yeah, celebrate with everybody. There's something here about something about a celebration of life. Yeah, Two of Wands. They're saying, baby, make your choices. In other words, it's like this. Everybody could sit up here when Uncle Bill's birthday come around and boo-hoo and we miss him and all this stuff, but he don't want to see that. Uncle Bill want to see everybody celebrating. Choose to celebrate his life. Choose to come together. And I hear he's hoping that there's two people he's hoping that they can come together, because I'm hearing the Come Together song right now, over me. Okay. He's hoping that they will come together through his passing. So there's a hope for that. He knows that it's a possibility. Otherwise, it wouldn't be on the table. So I'm not sure if that's you and somebody else or two people in the family that you know. But he's definitely talking about having some sort of family gathering, family and friends, to enjoy good food, good times, and good music together on his birthday. That's what I heard. Okay. What does Spirit want me to focus on this weekend? For Michelle, please and thank you. What does Spirit want Michelle to focus on for this weekend? Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, the Hangman. When you go out in your world this weekend, they want you to start looking with a new set of eyes. In other words, there's this question. So you have opinions and ideas that you formulated about the things and the people that you will see. When you have them and they're not positive, they want you to say, okay, well, I have a negative opinion or a negative perspective about this. But if all is one and one is all, what else should I see here about this? What else is available for me to perceive? Let me get one more card for Michelle. Please clarify what you're talking about. What's this she looking at this weekend? What else can you show us about this weekend? And it's the Six of Swords. About, okay, so this is about you not sitting in an energy of, oh, I don't like that. Oh God, they get on my nerves. Oh my God, why they gotta be like that? I can't stand when people do this. They shouldn't do this. They should do that. Stuff like that. They want you to notice everywhere where you have those observations and judgments, and they want you to see how you can flip the script on that. It's interesting. It's a bit of homework for you. How can you flip the script on that? Because when you have so it doesn't mean like, okay, well, that person really does rotten things. It doesn't mean, well, oh, but I really want to be around them anyways. That's not what they're trying to get you to do. They're trying to get you to see what's the benefit in that person doing the rotten things, so that you don't sit up there and look at them like, well, what the fuck are they doing here? Why are they here? Or what is that? What's that all about? Like, I just don't get it. Well, they want you to get it. How does it focus into, it's all one organism working cohesively together. That's what they're trying to get you to open your perception more. It doesn't mean you have to accept any of it or take any of it home with you. It means just be more open to the perception of, if that asshole or if that negativity or if that unpleasantry is necessary on this planet, what is it actually serving? What's the counterbalance energy of that? Interesting. Okay, so they're trying to work with you on opening up perspective. So that's what I have for you, love. Interstellar Frequency says his birthday is the same as yours, April 3rd, coming up soon. So I could see why the birthday thing came up. Says that's just like him. Okay, that's what's up. So that's what I have for your messages today. And again, for those of you who want to see the Spanish stuff, look me up here on YouTube for my Spanish channel. I've decided to completely separate the Spanish and the English. So Spanish is at Amor, Paz y Felicidad Tarot. So their messages will be different here. If you understand both languages, thank you for supporting that Spanish channel as well. And my name there is Emperatriz de Tierra, just so you know. Until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through. Love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in, love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. And I'm out. And that's all, folks.